right, well, Mississippi River does not want to give up any fish today, but you know me, I refuse to quit. So we're going to keep on going. Just keep on going. We moved out into the main channel now and decided to throw some baits just for the heck of it. Move out here after that butt whooping and just see what we can do. That's one thing about them tournaments, buddy. That's a lot of pressure. John Holiday, hello, buddy. So after that was all over, I ain't got no chicken out here, brother. I threw skipjack at them today. I threw cut bluegill. I even had a box of worms. I threw some worms at them today. Eddie Gross, hello, buddy. But you know, after all that pressure this morning, there's nothing more relaxing than just going fishing. So we moved out to the main river. And just to see what we can do. Grace family, hello. Hoping I'd go live. Well, I appreciate you. It's all my Michelle. Love you, sister. Rough day. It was a rough day. Lisa Elliott, thank you guys for all your support. It means so much to me. I'm always scared if I'm not catching fish, everybody's going to forget all about me. And that'd break my heart. It'd break my soul. But this old river, she's something. She's something. All she did was, you know, I've done good on this river time and time again. Even in this tournament, she delivered round one, she delivered round two. But sometimes she will put you in your place. She'll put you in your place in a heartbeat. And she probably will steal again right now. But you know what? I ain't done with the old girl yet. I want to throw out a few lines just to kind of go fishing for the reason that I go fishing, just to relax and chill out. But this thing is coming up quick. I mean, this water is rising. I'm missing some of y'all. John Abernathy, hello, buddy. Let me see. Who's y'all? OGR. No, I appreciate it. Send sticker. Absolutely. You like my singing too much? Well, I appreciate you, brother. Okay. I'll try to keep caught up with you guys. I just can't take a whooping and walk away. You know what? I don't know when to quit. Thank you, Grace. I don't know when to quit, y'all. Oh my God, you guys are gonna make me cry. Oh God, yeah. I want one more crack at this, but this time we're out in the river. No backward channels. Let's go big on it. I got 3 donkey baits out there on big hooks. I was going to go back to the spot where we tried to fish this morning, where we've been catching all the fish. And me and Ronnie pulled up there, and where I tried to fish this morning. And there's about 37 people lined up on the bank casting down in there. I'm thinking, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? Because a lot of the locals here watch my channel. You guys, that's the downside of it. Is when you got a lot of local subscribers and they're watching you and they see where you're fishing at and they know you're catching fish. And I don't blame them. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, it's like, what's the fishing report say? Well, Danny Stone's catching them over there. Well, then here everybody comes. Here they come. And I got pushed out of there today. John Abernathy, you going to try St. Francis next week? Brother, St. Francis right now, I don't know what it'll look like next week, but they're draining all the water off of, they're really letting it loose from Lake Wapapello, and St. Francis is tore up, brother. If you go over there to Pole, Missouri, that's a good spot there. for flathead. But man, the water is ripping through there so hard. It's crazy. They're draining that. They're letting off the high level off of that lake and dumping it in that river. It's worse than Mississippi right now. I'm telling you. If it wasn't, I would have been there. Quiet man, Curtis. Hello, brother. We've got a cut green sunfish. We chopped him in half. We put half of him on Betty. We put the head on Betty. We put a piece of skipjack on that next rod down there, coming from furthest away, working your way back. Put skipjack there. Then we put the other half of the green sunfish on the second to the closest rod to us. And I just threw a big giant word ball on that rod that's closest to us. Is that wind noise getting y'all? Because I can wrap the camera up and get rid of some of that wind noise. I know I got waves sloshing and wind blowing, but I can fix that, I think. Go to Wilhelmina. Um, yeah, that might be a little better. Are you talking about, John? Are you talking about Old River? Are you talking about Old St. Francis River or the New St. Francis River at Wilhelmina? Because New River's it's pretty bad. Oh, theme song. At this point, yes, sir, she does. And I got over here. I mean, it was completely calm. The second I set these rods up, the wind started blowing. It's like Mother Nature is against me today. Not to mention people that's fishing around here. They either got pushed out by flooded water or pushed out by people. They just absolutely. Let's see if I can wrap this shot around this camera a little bit. Maybe not some of that noise if there's any. I don't know. I hope I can. I don't know if that's going to help or not. I'll try this. Just bear with me for a second. That sleeve wrapped around there. Hopefully that knocks some of it off there. I don't know. I'm definitely going to have to brace this up. Not make it stand up though. Ooh, good thing I looked down. I dropped my other phone on the ground. My wife would be mad if I lost that phone. River over there by Campbell. Yes. Um, if you're coming out of Campbell down D Highway and going toward Wilhelmina, are you talking about the one right there before you get to Wilhelmina? Because that's a good spot. Or you can go upstream to that back road. There's a good spot up there on the back road there that you might be able to get in there. Is what I'm talking about. This freaking shirt is going to drive me nuts. See if I can find it. I'm just having a hard time going home after that tournament. It's hard for me to just walk away. I'm going to tie a knot in that shirt. See if that holds up there. See what that does. Come on now. I don't know. I just almost feel obligated, like I got to try to catch fish for y'all. But the cards are stacked against me right now. I'm telling you. This river's probably come up, I'm going to say 6 or 8 inches just while we've been fishing today. It's coming up quick. Good Lord, work with me here. Work with me. Dadgummit. I hope that wind ain't getting y'all. Hey, Martin. See, I got skunked in the tournament, but here's the thing. I've still got some fight in me. And even getting skunked in the tournament doesn't mean you got to go home skunked for the day. So we're still fighting. It's an uphill battle. But we got rods out trying to do something. I tried to go back to that spot where we was at this morning. Hopefully those guys had left. Them guys had left, but about 37 people showed up. I mean, the parking lot was full. And they are packed in there like trout fishermen. I'm thinking, my God. But nobody's on the main river. Everybody's scared of it right now. They said, you can't catch it out there. The water's too rough. Current's too fast. But we're going to try it anyway. See what happens. We'll stare at the fish till either people get tired of watching me fish, then I'll shut it down, then I'll stay and fish some more. But I'm not quitting. Not going to quit. I've still got a shot at catching a fish today. There's time on the clock for me. Clock may run out on the tournament, but it ain't clock. The clock ain't run out on fishing. I did go watch Pork Chop wearing the dress a while ago on Jody's channel. That was really fun. Made me feel pretty good. Oh, Pork Chop, he's a good sport. I tell you what. That's a good man right there. Even if he is wearing a dress. Down east, my brother. I'm still fishing, guys. And what's bad about it is I moved into worse conditions than I was in. If I'm going to go hard on this, I'm going all out. I'm going all out. We're going to throw bait out there and try to catch a fish today. I'm thinking, surely to God, this river's got something she'll let me have. She's got to let me have something today. If she's going to skunk me, she's going to have to do it. I'm not just going to walk away and let her do it. I'm going to fight her. Grace, you get the hooks in from him? Those are nice, aren't they? I don't know, though, because, you know, it'd be bad to fish a tournament and not catch a single fish, and as soon as the tournament's over, come over here and just start catching a bunch. I'd be like, why? Why? But you know, I fished here not this year, but February of last year. But I was throwing crawfish for bait. And man, I was catching fish, especially real men. Now, that being said, most of them were drum. But you know what? I'd take a drum right now just to feel reeling something in. If I catch any kind of fish right now, I'm counting it as knocking the skunk off the board. And that's what we're trying to do. We don't want to go home skunk. We'll put some effort into it. Try our best. Never give up. Man, down east, you ain't kidding. Those hooks are sharp. Where the hook holder is on the rod, I had that in there, and I grabbed that rod by accident, and the rod slipped in my hand. No, I could never got that freaking hook out of my hand. Oh, my God, it dug in there. That thing dug a hole in my hand. Mike Irving, hello, buddy. We dropped down to 4 rods and went with bigger baits, and we're on the main river now. I used to have eagles flying over my head, now I got pigeons. A bunch of cock-picking pigeons flying over my head. You got people on the observation deck above me there. Steve Mosley, hello, hello. Catfishing Curtis. Looking to get a tan today? Absolutely, my brother. Or windburn, whichever comes first. I'm hoping for at least catch something for some kind of redemption here. Every single spot that I fish at, that I have fished at in the last 2 weeks is absolutely covered up with people right now. I mean, they are packed in there. It's first Saturday that it's been really, really warm and everybody's getting out going fishing. And that really killed me today, buddy. All the people coming out today, uh, that hurt me. It didn't do me a bit of good. I got crowded out of my spot. But that's okay, though. You know, they got just as much right to be there as I do, even if I fish in a tournament. That doesn't give me no special privileges. I do think it was kind of crappy that I set up in a spot and people showed up and set up beside me, but, you know, that's what they do. Man, this wind is really picking up. It'd be nice to get in and catch a monster for y'all. Make up for today. Now I've got my jacket wrapped around the tripod trying to muffle the wind noise, so I may have to walk up the truck and get my coat because that wind's starting to blow a little cold off that river. It's getting chilly. That wind is really whipping now. They're just bouncing them rods around like crazy. Yep, that's some strong. Them rods wiggling in that wind, that don't bother me none because you can tell the difference between wind wiggling and a bite. You can tell it. If a fish gets on there, trust me, we'll know it. We will know. And we have upscaled all of our hooks on here. We went to bigger ones. Martin, thank you, Martin. We just want to try to catch fish if we can. Man, I got pigeons flying everywhere. There's like thousands of them. Just waiting to see if we can get something going on. CBA! Hello, my brother. Move his bait bucket over here in the shade so it's not cooking. Yeah, if that wind keeps blowing, I'm going to have to go up there and get my coat. I don't know if y'all can hear them waves slapping on the shore, but that'll give you an idea of the conditions I fished in today. I've got super rough water. I got winds blowing. I got rising water levels. Temperature dropped the last 2 nights, and it really hurt me. And then you got people piling up on me. You know what? I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm making a bunch of excuses. I lost fair and square. I just wish I wish I'd had a better opportunity. But I got to enjoy 2 wins. You know, made it to Final Four. Um, and there was a lot of people that just didn't believe I was going to do that. You know, I can always say, hey, I made it to the Final Four. You know what I'm saying? So we're good with that. Now I just want to hook an 80-pounder just to make me feel better. Crap, a 20-pounder would be sweet right now. After 30 or 40 more minutes, I'll be saying a 2-pounder would be nice. We're back out here throwing big monster baits again. I want to try to get something big out of here. I don't think there's a lot of trash floating down right now. We'll know the first time we reel up here in a little bit. If there's a lot of trash, we'll know. Yep, down east I got big baits on there. I got a whole green sunfish head on there. I got a huge chunk of skipjack, and then I've got the other half of a green sunfish, and then the closest rod to us, we've got a worm ball on it. It's just a whole bunch of night crawlers piled on there. I want to throw something different out there to see what's going on. Because we may catch something on the worm ball. Who knows? But right now, this river is torn up bad. Oh, just didn't want to go home yet. I need to fix. I'm trying to keep this wind noise down. Is there wind in there on y'all? Well, Josh, I would go snag a carp, but like I said, where I catch my carp at, there's the parking lot's full. There are people everywhere there. You can't even get into the bank now where I was at this morning. But man, what's up, buddy? I got my butt kicked. The river turned on me last night. Bad. It turned on me hard. But we decided to keep fishing for a little bit. So, well, you're already here. I'm not the type to go home and crawl under the bed and pout. I'll keep fighting, brother. Keep on fighting. People coming up on the observation deck up there. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I've got a lot. Like I said, I already said this, but there's a lot of local people here that watch me, and when they live here where I'm fishing at, and when they see me fishing and catching fish, they watch me all week catch fish. And so, man, this morning everybody showed up to go catch. That's the first time this year I've seen them pile in here like that. But my God, they came out of the woodwork, buddy. I mean, I had so many people on me over there at that spot where I've been catching them fish that they're pulling the catfish out and throwing them in buckets and putting them in coolers. And I'm like, my God, what have I done? What have I done? I mean, it's one thing if they come over there and fish, but they're taking all the fish out. They're not throwing anything back. There's guy over there pulling up fish. I mean, 20-pounders and throwing them in a cooler. And I'm like, God, y'all need to chill on that. Just come on now. That's why I'll be glad when the river gets down a little bit, where I can get back into some of my super secret hidden spots that nobody will recognize. They won't know where I'm at, and I won't tell them. Because that little hole over there where I've been catching fish all week, it's done for. There's people over there taking fish out right now, and there's nobody's throwing them back. Nobody. They're taking all of them out of there. Let me fix this jacket real quick. See if I can't figure out some way to. See, that's the bad thing about it, and I feel responsible for it. Is that I put out all them videos of catching those fish over there, and now everybody's over there taking those fish out of the water. Haley Mize, thank you, thank you. That's the thing that's hurting me right now is not losing the tournament, but the fact that I led a bunch of people to a spot where they're just taking all the fish out of there. I sit there and watch that. We went back over there after the tournament was over, and they're piling fish up on the bank. And I'm sitting there thinking, you know, I know I played some kind of a part in that. I know I did because everybody watched me go over there catch fish, and now they're over there doing that, and it's kind of it's kind of weighing guilty on my conscience. I need to start. I don't know. You go over there and try to preach conservation to them people, and they'll punch you in the mouth. That's all I got to tell you. So I'm not getting into all that. Yeah. Well, that's the thing about it. These people that's here now, that's over there at that spot, they're catching. They will take those fish home, clean them, and eat them. But they don't throw anything back. They're not throwing anything back. Big ones, little ones, all they take everything, and they will wipe that spot out. But once the river gets down to where it needs to be, Angerholics, hello. How you doing? Jeremy Tournament Cats, did I say hi to you, brother? If I didn't, I apologize. I thought I saw you a while ago. And if I didn't say hello, I apologize. I'm saying hi now, brother. But, I mean, Ugly Dog Lures, hey, buddy. I mean, you can see, guys. You look how fast it went from even Thursday night when I was hooking up on fish with junk bait. I was using bait that I never used, like a drum and stuff, and I was hooking up on fish with it. And then you come back over here today, boom, nothing. And then I went back, like I said, I went back to the spot because my Joey Ronnie, he had parked his car where we started off fishing this morning. And when we moved to our spot, we left his car there. So we had to go back to that spot to pick his car up. And when we did, they were catching fish like crazy there. And I told Ronnie, I said, we should have stayed there. We should have stuck it out. And, even though people throwing across our lines, uh, we would have caught something. May not have been a lot, but we would have caught something. I just wish this cotton picking went and quit and cut me some slack. Give me a break. Give me a little peace for a second. I just need some peace. Last time I fished here and it was windy like this, I caught a whole bunch of freaking eels. Yep, come here and caught a bunch of eel last time. Lance McCouga, what's up, brother? Some old man outdoors? It was a tough day. It was absolutely a tough day. Well, let me get my river right. We had tough conditions on us today. Tough. But we're going to fish a little bit more because we don't like quitting. We don't like quitting. Keep on fighting. Trying to catch fish. I don't know what I got going on there. I think something got caught in the current. It's dragging that rod down line. It's dragging the line downstream. I don't think it's a fish. I don't think it's a fish. Yeah, because Betty's doing the same thing. It's starting to drag downstream. The current picked up. We'll fish for a couple hours anyway. You see what we do. Well, Lance, that's what my Joey Ronnie, he was wanting to, he said, man, he said, I'm fixing to fight these guys. I'm like, man, it ain't worth it. It's just a tournament. Let it, it ain't like we're betting our house on it or nothing. I said, just let it go and we'll move. It'll be all right. You got to pick your battles sometimes. And like I said, I chose to move. I could have stayed there and fought it out. Um, so that's on me. So no excuse for me at all. Eddie Jernigan. Brother, I wish I would come down there to Dyersburg and fish down there today. I know if I'd have come down there at Dyersburg, Tennessee, where you were at, on the Missouri side of it, though, I think I would have had a way better shot at this. And I almost went down there. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. I don't think I have. Man, I got waves slapping on me like the ocean right now. We're at the point now we're just trying to catch something. I'm going to see if it's possible to get something out of this main river right now. And what's bad about it, if I had a bucket full of crawdads right now, oh, just get away from here. Bugman, absolutely. But yeah, our boat would have been nice today, but you know what? I'm a bank fisherman. Always have been, always will be. And one thing you'll have to, there's a lot of you guys that bank fish, and you're really good at it, and you're really successful. But one thing you're going to have to accept as a bank fisherman is that them boats are going to hand you your butt every now and then. Well, majority of the time, if you go up against a boat, yeah, you're undergunned. I'll tell you that. I have a boat, but right now I've got my motor is tore up on it really bad, and uh, you know, you start spending money on a boat, you'll go broke real quick. I've got too much going on to invest too much money into a boat right now as far as getting the motor fixed. Most people are not. No. Well, that's just it. I mean, every place I'm at right now, even when I'm sitting right now, there's a lot of people that know where I'm at. Boo Rocka, hello, buddy. What size motor do I got? I've got a 20 horse Mercury, and what's tore up on it, it's got like this a computer brain box thing in there, and some wires broke off the back of it, and you can't fix it. You got to have the new brain box for it. And then I've got a 6 horse Johnson, and I got to get a new fuel pump for it. Rebuild them anymore. Yeah. Break out another 1,000. Some old man, that is absolutely right. I've heard that. I've heard people say bust out another 1,000 or break out another 1,000. BOAT, baby. That's what it means. I sit below this. There's people over here, some of them that are mean too. I'm sitting right below the observation deck here. I don't know if sometimes I turn it. That's it. See that observation deck above my head? Can y'all see that right there? Exactly where I'm at. But people can be cruel, man. I've actually sit underneath this observation deck and had them sit up there and spit on me while I was sitting down here. And I've had them throw stuff down here, throw stuff at me. And it wasn't because they were trying to hurt me because they knew me. It was just people being mean on a trailer. Yeah. Bankruptcy on a trailer. That's probably the best one I've ever heard. But yeah, I've had them sit up there on that observation deck and spit at me. I've had them throw soda bottles at me. One guy threw a half a beer at me one day. And they do it to everybody. They just start throwing stuff at people. And then when you try to go up the levee to go get them, they're gone. They jump in their car and take off. 3 pounds, yeah. Mm. Yeah, people are mean nowadays, man. They're hateful. We're going to let that green sunfish soak for a little bit. Let him sit out there. But I think I'd be better off throwing the skipjack. So we'll let it sit for a little bit. If we don't get anything, we'll reel them in and put some skipjack on there. I just wish this wind would quit blowing and let me relax for a minute. I just want to sit here and chill out. I don't think anybody else is fishing right now. Um, I uh, I waited till Jody's show was over with Pork Chop wearing the dress. I thought, well, we'll watch that and wait that out, and when that's over, then we'll go live. You use Channel Cat on a, I don't think I don't think it's legal in Missouri. We can use bullheads. We can use bullhead catfish for bait. I don't think we're allowed to use channel cat for bait. I'll have to check into that. But everything I've ever been told is that it's illegal to use channel cat here in Missouri. That's like we're not allowed to use crop. I know a lot of people use crappie for bait in other states. We're not allowed to use them here. You can't use any kind of game fish. If it's considered a game fish, you're not allowed to use it for bait. Oh, I got the waves beating my feet. Oh my God. You know, there's some days you just know that you just say, you know what? It's a skunk day. Pack your stuff up, accept it, and know that it's just not meant to catch fish today. I just can't quit. I don't give it up. Wilson Barbecue, hello. Good to see you. We're going to change baits out here in a little bit. Lake Erie. We're going to throw some skipjack out here in a minute and see if we can't make a difference. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Is he going to take it? What y'all think of crap? I think it came off there, y'all. He came off. Okay, so I screwed the pooch on that. I ain't caught a fish all day long, so I tried to reel down on him and catch him. We did hook up for a second. Now, what do we know? We know to take all that green sunfish off and load this up with skipjack. We just got to hit on skipjack. It was a good solid bite. There is hope. There's hope. Thank you, Jesus, for that bite. You know what? I'm just excited that was, man. I mean, he was hammering on it. So let's reel these all in. Let's load them up with skipjack and get them out there. I I got panicky because I haven't caught a fish all day, and I reeled down on that fish too soon. I should have waited. I should have waited. But we're gonna load up. We got a shot at catching a fish, you guys. Now I feel confident. Evan TV, hey Evan, I subscribed to you yesterday, brother. God, thank you for that bite. Thank you for that bite. Oh my God, just something to give me hope. Let's get some bait on here, y'all. We're taking all this crap off here and putting skipjack on. You know what? I'm gonna leave that one. I got work on that. Yeah, see, we do got trash floating down the river, so that's not good. That's not good. But we're gonna deal with it. Let's get this crap off here. Let's take this green sunfish off here. Although that is a good looking piece of bait, it's not what we're gonna use. We're gonna go with the skipjack. Going back to the jack because we just got our first good solid bite of the day on skipjack. Back to the wall. All right, that was encouraging. A lot of fillet knife that I use for cutting bait. I don't know if I want to go with the donkey bait on that or not. I kind of feel like I want to. Oh, bloody skipjack head. We're going to put that on Betty. All right, we got all skipjack except for the closest rod to us. It's got a worm ball on it. But man, you know how you get when you haven't caught a fish all day long and that first bite and you jump the gun on it because you're too eager? That fish was banging on that, but he didn't have a hold of it solid. When I reeled down on him, I pulled it off of him. Creole, congratulations, my brother. I, if I was going to lose to anybody, I just soon it be you. Because we talked about this the other night. Okay, uh, I want Mississippi River in the final run. Mississippi's in the final two. You know, think about this, you guys. Final four. Two of them were Mississippi River, and now you got the final two. One of them still the Mississippi River. I don't care how mean she is to me. And if Mississippi River doesn't give me a fish, y'all, I love this river. I love this river with a passion. It has my heart and my soul in it. Oh, Creole, don't worry about it. This river's given me so many fish before. Every now and then, she's got to put me in my place. You know what I mean? I think it's between God and this river. Every now and then, they'll take a little something away from you to keep you in check. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If I won every tournament that I got into, I'd be unbearable. It's not a person you'd probably want to see. You know, I'm so sick of his arrogant attitude. I respect being put in check every now and then. We all need it sometimes. You got to be put in check. And I told you, Creole, I said, no matter what happens, I'm going to have fun with it. And I went out in the yard last night and I painted up that railroad crossing sign. I didn't come up with that idea. It was Chris from Hooks and Hammocks. Chris from Hooks and Hammocks told me, he said, Danny, you need to make a railroad crossing sign because Creole's a bus driver. But what do all bus drivers have to do at a railroad crossing sign? They have to stop. So 100% of that credit goes out to Chris from Hooks and Hammocks. He gave me the idea, and I rolled with it. And our main thing was, if you can't win it, you got to have fun with it, brother. Because one thing you're going to find out about Danny Stone, man, we're all about having fun. Yep, we're all about having fun. And you'll never see the end of me, you guys. Never. I'm gonna be, oh, lost tournament. I ain't fishing no more. You're not gonna get me to stop fishing. And I'll take a beating every now and then. I made Final Four. I'm good with that. Yep, but I cannot take credit for that. Chris from Hooks and Hammocks put the idea in my head. I just had to do the work and build it. Well, see, Creole, that's what I'm saying. It was stupid on my part because I let you catch all them fish, and then I put the sign up, and you didn't catch no more. I should have put it up at the beginning of the thing. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I did. Okay, guys, I'm not good at smack talking, and because the reason I'm not, because I'm scared of it. I'm gonna be honest with you because I don't like to put myself out there like that and then get my butt whooped. then you then you look really bad, or I do. So we put the sign out and said, "Okay, Creole, you caught enough fish to win the tournament. I'm shutting you down now. That's it, brother. This ain't gonna be a blowout like that. Just whoop me. Don't beat me to death. I'll take a whooping. I don't want to get beat to death." So for all that sign from you, Brady wants that sign. Brady's gonna have to come and get it. I think it's a little too far for him to make it. Brian B, my brother. Yo, I'm gonna do some drinking tonight. I quit drinking a long time ago, but I think I'm gonna have a sit out. I think we're gonna go out in the camper tonight and sit with my wife, and we're gonna crack open a bottle of wine and celebrate the awesome day we had with you guys. You don't know how I look at life because I lost today. Who cares? Do you realize that I got to fish today? Oh my God, I got to fish today with King Creole, Jeremy DeFore. I got to fish with Brian B. I got to fish with Freddie. Okay, the four of us fishing together, and good God, look how many people was watching that. Oh my God, it makes me so happy. It was an amazing day, guys. It was amazing. Oh my God, my heart's about to jump on my chest. Just to, oh, that's amazing to me. Y'all don't know how I feel about this. I had three guys that I admired, like you just don't know, and got to spend the day fishing with them with a whole bunch of people watching. I couldn't be happier right now. I couldn't be. Great day. Great day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. I loved every minute of it. I loved more caught a fish, but guys, it was amazing. Amazing to me. I'm rambling on right now, but it's inside of me right now, and it's pouring out. It's pouring out of me. Oh, I feel like a preacher on a pulpit right now. Got a tear in my eye. Great day, you guys. Great day. Beautiful day. Something biting on them cotton picking worms. Can you believe this crap? I'm ignoring chat. I need to see what you guys are. Are you laughing at me or what? Oh, maybe this fall. Blah, 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 blah. Evan's in here. Oh. Thank you, Evan. Thank you. Yes, it did. Brian, I got rising waters. I've got competition from other fishermen, but God bless them. They got right to fish too and find something. They were all over the passion. Absolutely, absolutely. Indiana Chris, I didn't see you there, buddy. I will never give up. I will never give up. I love fishing too much, and I love my friends that fish. We're you guys, people say it all the time on here. We're like a family. We're like a family. I get emotional about it. I do. I mean, I get emotional about it because I mean, there was a time in my life that, uh, thank God, my wife came along when she did, but I didn't really have anybody, and and to come on here and have, good God, how many people did we have watching us today? And you got to be proud of the fact that, win or lose, in that moment, you're the center of attention. Not the ego type. Is not what I'm trying to say. You got that many people that care about what you're doing and that are interested in what you're doing. God, you got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about that. To have that many people that really take their time out of their day to watch what you're doing. That's freaking amazing. I don't think a lot of people get grasp the concept of, and what a great thing that is today. In this time, you said we had 170? Was that what he said? 170. You tell me what you could do right now, short of committing a crime, that you'd have 170 people that give a crap about watching you. You tell me. Now, you go out and be a mass murderer or something, yeah, you get all kinds of attention. But to do something like this, and have that many people cheering each of you on, oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. I cannot believe that. Honestly, the only time I ever had 170 people to give a crap about what I was doing, well, probably doing something illegal. Everybody wants to see that too. Am I boring y'all? I'm sorry if I am. Like Mark said today, Tournament was the #1 show on YouTube being watched at. Fantastic. I love it. Love it. And let's all make sure, which this is a mute point, because I know we're going to do it, but I'm going to say it. I want the words to come out of my mouth. Everybody's going to be there cheering on Creole and Freddie in the end of this. Everybody's going to be there. I'm going to be there. I promise you. I may be sitting on the riverbank with my phone watching it. I will be there. Valerie Irwin, hello. How are you? Story of my life. We've missed one good fish already. I jumped the gun and screwed the pooch. I was wanting to catch a fish so bad. Oh, come on, please. I just want one. Just give me one. Ah, crap. Too soon. Slow down, Danny. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Whisker Dreams, Ricky, my friend. I'm going to tell you guys something about Ricky. I went to CatCon and I went the night early. And I was going to sleep in the back of my truck. And Ricky said, nope, come here and lay on my floor. But he made sure I had some place to go that night. And Ricky, I will never forget him. That's the kind of people that you want as your friends. They'll say, dude, you're not sleeping in your truck. Come in here. We'll throw a pallet out, blankets out, and a pillow. Come on. You'll be fine. Just come on and hang out with us. That's the kind of people Ricky is. Okay? So, there you go. Man never met me in person before in his life. And opened up the door and said, sleep on the floor like a dog. I promise he won't do it again, though, because I snored all night long. He's like, my God. And Ricky, missed opportunity, brother, because you should have recorded it. You should have recorded it. That's on you. Parker Pursuits, a Mississippi River brother. Another one. You got me. You got Parker. You got Creole. Oh my God. Richard Clark, Fishing Freedom. Epic. He made sure he got in there and told me last night, you make sure you count me in that. And Lost Stokes. And don't forget him, that's the man, the myth, the legend, the coach, Mr. Steve Adams. That's right. Another one of those Mississippi River fools. Man, you got some great people there fishing this river. Yeah, you should have recorded it. That's on you. Missed opportunities, buddy. Missed opportunity. I'm glad you didn't. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't. And I think, he probably, I bet it crossed his mind to record that. But he thought, no, Danny showed up here with no place to go. The last thing I'm going to do is tell him to come stay with us and then record him and put it on YouTube. He didn't do it because he's a good feller. He's a good guy. Avid, you live in Illinois. No, Avid's one of the Mississippi River guys, too. We don't cross over Illinois too much. You guys got too strict gun laws for me. That's the only reason I avoid Illinois. I can't carry. I try not to go there. If I'm unarmed, I feel vulnerable. I don't like feeling vulnerable. I felt vulnerable today when Creole was whooping the crap out of me. But it was a good guy beating me, so I'm okay with it. I can live with it. Absolutely. Muddy water, bait, and tackle. Brother, I am. It's pure stupidity, I assure you. Anybody else, they would have packed up and went home. Not because they got beat, because they had sense. It's not the time to be on the river right now. But I don't learn no lessons. I ain't never learned no lessons in my life. There's a big car tire behind me. Must have floated up here from somewhere. I don't know. And I was really hoping that I'd already decided before the outcome of the show today. I had planned on fishing all night tonight. I brought the generator, the lights, and everything. But it's one thing to sit out here in the daylight and struggle with the conditions. I don't know that it would be something I would be interested in right now to sit here all night and fight this crap. Because I promise you, it's going to get cold later. Cold. It's going to get real cold. But who knows what I'm going to do? You never know. I may go back over there to that spillway dam after everybody else calls it quits and go home and fire a generator up tonight. And that was another thing. That spot that I was fishing in, I fished there Thursday night. That's when I had that big hookup on Black Betty when it bent down. You should see all the fire pits. When we went there today, people had been spending the night there burning fires. So they bombarded that spot. After they saw me get those hookups on there and catch those fish, the next day they came out there and they spent the night. There were burn piles all down through the shoreline where people had set up all night. DMV! What's up, my brother? It's going to be cold tonight. Just across the river from me. Yes, it is. I'm probably not going to stay tonight, guys. I'd planned on it. I'll do some night fishing. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. I'm saying it's highly unlikely. It's highly unlikely that I will. Let's see. Do you have any dip bait? I need some dip. and throws. I don't. You can contact uh, Lance McCoo guy's got that jewel bait. I don't know how that would work with that though. You'd have to talk to Lance because I think what you want to do is if I'm correct here, you're wanting to like blend up the skipjack and mix it with the dip bait. Correct? Is what you want to do? And that jewel bait that Lance sells, that stuff is freaking thick, buddy. It's thick. It's like a putty. And you'd have to talk to Lance and see if he thought that you could mix that skipjack with that and how that would hold up. I don't know, but Lance would be the guy to talk to on that. I would hit him up and see what he says. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 da, ba. I'm loving it. Let's see here. That may have been the only bite we're going to get. You know what? We may pack up and go back over there and see if everybody left. If everybody leaves from that spot over there tonight, we may fire up the generator and run the lights. We might do it. But if there's a bunch of people over there, guys, I'm not doing it. No way. I'm not fishing in a crowded. I don't. I like hanging out with people on here. I don't like them bumping elbows with me when I'm fishing. I don't care for it. That's the reason I don't do much trout fishing because I don't like being crowded when I'm fishing. Don't care for it. But if we do spend the night and fish tonight, we'll go back over there after a while and look at that spot. When I shut this stream down, I'll go over and look at that spot. If there's not a lot of people there, we may fire up the generator and fish into the night tonight. We may do it. We might do it. And if my wife's watching this, she's going, "No, you're not." If the wind wasn't blowing, it would be like toasty warm here right now. I got bugs crawling on me, sun shining on me, and the wind just blowing me away. DMV, you know what I'm saying, brother. You know what I'm saying. I don't have nothing against people. I just don't like to be crowded when I'm fishing. I don't like it. I don't like people throwing across my lines. Is that bite or is that trash on the line? See, a lot of times you get those rods that start bouncing and jerking like that. That's because there's so much grass built up on them that it dislodges the sinker from the bottom and gets it to start bouncing down through there. And it'll fool you. An inexperienced fisherman will go, oh, bite, bite, bite. That's probably not a bite. It's probably just a sinker getting dislodged and dragging because there's so much trash on the line. Most likely that's what's going on there. Yeah. But if you watch the rod, you'll learn the difference between the line getting drugged by trash and a bite because it's a different movement. You'll see a distinct pop in it when they bite versus it just doing that. But I didn't think we was going to have a whole lot of trash floating down through here right now, but apparently we do. There's a lot of grass in the river. Yes, it absolutely does. But when we get to, when we finally realize that we're not going to catch anything here, uh, I'll shut this stream down and I'll go back over there to the spot where the water's not as rough and it's a little easier to fish. And if there's not a lot of people there, we'll set the lights and we'll fish in the dark. If there's a lot of people there, you you guys won't hear from me again. If I don't come back on, that means it was crowded, and I bid everybody a farewell and adieu, and take my butt to the house. 'Cause I'm not fishing in a crowd. We've done covered that, Danny. They know it. Yep, people up there on the observation deck are thinking I'm crazy again talking to this pole. Let me see what we got going on there. I'm pretty sure that's trash on the line. Well, it's acting. That first rod's bouncing really hard. And I'm pretty sure that we've got a pile of grass on the line. I'm almost certain of it. Man, Parker, you wasn't kidding, man. This water's coming up quick, buddy. No, I haven't eaten anything yet today. I think there's a sandwich in the back seat of the truck somewhere. I may go try to find it here in a little bit. I've had a cup of coffee and a Mountain Dew. Yeah, I can feel it. My energy levels is pretty low right now. Oh, Lordy. Bang, bang, bang. Need a fish, need a fish, need a fish. Yeah, I'll go see if I can find me something here in a little bit. I'm sitting there with this stick digging a hole in the ground. Oh, Lord help me. How many? We got 40 freaking people watching me right now. You guys are the coolest, man. Y'all really are. Y'all are so cool. 40 people watching this fool catch nothing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really hoping that people clear out over there, and and I get to go over there and throw some lines back out. When we came back through a while ago, the parking lot was packed full of people. I mean, it was packed. You can't throw a line out right now without crossing 5 or 6 people's line. And they're over there just, man, I mean, they're devastating that catfish population over there. They are pulling every one of them out of the water and throwing them in coolers. They're wiping them out, guys. They're wiping them out. And I hate to see that. I wish they would just get what they need to eat and call it a day. But if they start catching fish, they don't quit. They just keep throwing them in the cooler, keep throwing them in the cooler, keep throwing them in the cooler. And you can't tell nothing because I talked to a guy over there Thursday, and I talked to him about, throwing some of the fish back. He goes, well, if I don't keep them, somebody else will, so I'm taking them. No, there you go. You know, and I mean, for the longest time, I was not an advocate for CPR and fish. I could care less. Didn't care. But I've seen what it does to, if you get a hot spot on the river where you catch fish all the time, and then everybody runs to it and they're all fishing it, and all of a sudden, guess what? It's not a hot spot anymore. They will wipe a hole out. If you find a deep hole that's full of catfish and everybody finds out about it, they will wipe it out. It's that um, it's kind of like that me mentality people have nowadays. Me, me, me. I'm going to take it for me. Forget everybody else. This one's mine. We're all going to be dealing with it soon enough. I promise you that. We can't keep going like this. Can't do it. Let's see if we can get the party up in here. Brian, thank you, brother. I really wish we were back over at that other spot though, where we'd be no wind blowing and hooking up on some fish. I'm seeing a lot of carp jumping out here too. I may go get the snagging rod here in a minute. Maybe get us some fresh carp. We got a lot of carp jumping right now. They're hard to snag in this rough water though. It's not easy. Man, I can't believe that may be the only bite that we got here. Yeah, water's freaking deep right now, and it's muddy and it's rolling. I mean, it's rolling. Got a lot of trash in it. Nothing floating on top. That's what I hate the worst. Is the trash floating on top, the sticks and logs, because they just grab your lines and pile them all up, and it's a mess. At least the grass on the bottom, it moves them all along gently and keeps them kind of spaced apart. And you can reel up and clean them off, throw them back out there. Oh, y'all, I got to stretch for a minute. My back is tore up right now. I'm sitting in this chair all day. Oh, Lord. Oh, there it went. I got to pop out of it. Yeah, I wish we'd have just waited and went live later. Dave, is that Bozarth? How you doing, Dave? Um, man, I'd rather be over at that other spot where I know we can hook up on some fish for you guys. The pressure's off now. Big Skip, hey, buddy. I got a little bit of encouragement a while ago. We had a really good bite, and I reeled down on him too soon. And I had a really big chunk of bait on there. Ernie the Hawk Snatcher, my brother, what's up? You know what? Let's get some company up in here. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can. It is if you're brave enough. If you've got the nerve. You go down there if you got the nerve. The movie Little Big Man. Y'all ever seen that? That's a good movie. You go down there. We'll try this for a while. Like I said, see if we can't pull something out of here. And then I'll shut this stream down. I'll go over to the other spot and take a look. If everybody's cleared out of there, we'll set back up and go again. I just really got my hopes up a while ago when we had that good bite. We got a good bite. Kind of got me encouraged a little bit. Got my hopes up, it did. Put that trash in my 5-gallon bucket here. Kind of like spitting in the ocean, though, because you look around you right here, floodwaters, there's so much trash here. There's one. Big Skip. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, Danny?
What's up, Danny?
Oh, man, just doing my thing. It's just really hard for me to walk away without a fish, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Even under the worst conditions, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. But like I said, I may pack up here in a little while and go back over to some of the backwaters. If I get on them backwaters and fire that generator up, man, I'll tell you what, the fish will light it up at night.
You didn't see my message in a while ago. Said you need to call your buddy DNR, have him right through the other spot.
Yeah.
That'll clean it up.
No, he didn't show up today. I started to call him and have him check them guys that were thrown across my line, because you know how much that would have tickled me if they didn't have a license. I'd be like, ha ha, get out of my spot. Do not pass go. Go directly to jail. Bill, gotta go, brother. Catch me. You bet, brother. Hey, good luck next weekend. I'm as much as I love the Mississippi River, I'm cheering for you and Freddie both just to have a great day. How's that sound? I'm cheering for y'all to have a great day. I want to see both of y'all light it up. That's going to be a fun show. So you been out any today, Skip? Or
No.
man, fishing's tough right now. I don't get it because man, I've been killing it all week long, and then the day that it counts, nothing. Can you believe it?
That was just like last Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, I got up this morning thinking, oh my God, no telling what I'm going to catch today. And I was so excited about it. I didn't hardly sleep at all last night. I was just laid in bed thinking, I want to go right now. I want to get out there. I want to get out there. And
Probably should have.
I got slapped in the face, man. The river just lit me up.
You get out there another spot.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that.
I ain't getting it on me.
It's just when I talk.
I don't hear it. I could not believe that it happened today of all days, though. For me to go down there and set up my rods and then have people come up and set up right beside me, that hasn't happened the whole time I've been fishing this year. And the day that I really needed to put forth maximum effort, dude, they come crawling out of the woodwork and just swarm me. I'm like, what is going on here? I couldn't believe how them people packed in there on me today. Let's bring him back again. There he is.
Is that better?
Is that any better?
Nope.
I don't hear it. Oh, I do now. Now I hear it.
I don't know what's going on.
It's probably my stupid phone.
I don't have anything to hear.
Yeah, and Muddy Water said Buffalo carp is good eating. I'm going to tell you something. When I'm snagging Asian carp, if I snag a buffalo every now and then, there are people that will run down the bank screaming, I want that chicken. I love buffalo here. They love the buffalo. They do what they call buffalo ribs with them. I bet you every one of them rods has got 500 pounds of grass on them right now. I don't know, them two in the middle ain't pulling down too hard. I got the buzzard circling me now. They're coming in hot. Right about there. I don't know if you can see them. Two of them. It's so bad. The buzzard swooped in and said, your fishing career is dead, son. It's so bad the buzzards are circling. Man. They're coming in hot. Oh, that sun feels good.
So you better? What?
I can't hear it.
It's bad.
Man, that dude's coming in right on top of me. Look at this crap. I don't think y'all can see them. That buzzard's eyeballing me hard. We may have a historical moment. First time somebody attacked by a buzzard on YouTube live. I'm gonna keep this stick in my hand. I'll fight back, I promise you. Just whack him in the head. He ain't pecking my eyeballs out. Dimitri Clark, how you doing? Come on, fish. I know there's at least one out there hungry because he tried to eat my bait a while ago. I want to take that. One good takedown would be nice. How long have we been going? 1 hour and 26 minutes. We're going to set our goal at this. At 1 hour and 26 minutes, right now, when we hit the 2 hour mark, I'm going to shut down the stream, load up, and go back over to that spot where I've got a shot at catching something. That'll be at the 2 hour mark. If there's a bunch of people there, guys, I won't be back. But if there's not, we'll start a new stream. Because I'm not fighting no crowds today. You know what? I'm beat right now. And I'm in no mood to deal with hostile crowds. I haven't got the energy in me. You're right, Dave. Yesterday was a historical moment when John Parker caught a 12-pound blue. Here's the thing. I've been catching fish left and right for the past 3 weeks. Then John Parker catches a fish yesterday. And I can't catch nothing now. Coincidence? I think not. I think John Parker got me. That's what I'm going to blame it on John Parker. That's it. That's the easy thing to do. Come on, fish. Well, if we don't get nothing here in 32 minutes, we'll shut it down and move. 32 minutes left on this stream. 32 minutes, try to catch fish. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I watched that. John almost got into a fight with that Peckerwood that was over messing with him. But that guy was a frontline cur dog, man. Talking about he owned that property and stuff. I wanted to go down there and smack him myself. Oh, John was, John now. I imagine it takes a lot to get John Parker hot. But that old feller yesterday was really pushing his buttons, I'm telling you. And he put up with a lot more than I would have. That old boy, one of us had been flat on our back if I'd have been there. He might have whooped me, but I tell you what, he'd have been in a fight. There just ain't no call to be like that. Especially, that guy knew when he was there telling John all that, he knew he was lying. He knew dadgum good and well what he was saying was not the truth. Yeah, the Briggs and Stratton guy. John Parker ain't gonna live that one down. Fire that Briggs and Stratton up and get on out of here. Put the rubber band on it, son. You never think about it because you don't figure him to be that kind of guy. You know he's not that kind of guy. But I bet you If John Parker come around with a right hook, you'd probably feel every bit of it. He ain't no little man. If he come around and put all he had into it on a right hook, I bet you John Parker knocked somebody out. But he's not that kind of person. Now, Miss Dana, I think she'd ready to break a chair over that boy's head. I think she'd do it. Wham! Get on out of here. We're just going to ride the clock out in this spot. What have we got left? 29 minutes here? And then we'll shut it down and move. Yeah, I've met John Parker in person. Trust me. I guarantee if he wants to, he can put up a scrap. That feller's built like a Mack truck. John spinning around crop dusting. I think that would shut anybody up. And you know, that'd be, I think yesterday, if John would have done it, think about this. That would have been the one time that Dana would have said, you know what? Go for it. Hit him with it. Just spray him like a skunk. Whoa, baby's full tight. There must be a whole bunch of grass piled up on her. We've got 28 minutes left before I shut this stream down. I'm going to reel these rods in one time, clean them off, and throw them back out. So at least we got, the bait's not covered up with grass. And then we'll ride that 28 minutes out until we go over to her spot. Yeah, Dana was hot, Chris. That woman, I ain't never seen her angry like that.
I think that was one of the biggest problems I was having last weekend was all the wrath on my mind. Every time I pull one up, I'd have a salad on it.
Well, I'll fix to pull these up, and I'll promise you, get the salad dressing out, because there'll be plenty for everybody. Let me reel these in and check them real quick.
Sorry about that.
There's number one. Oh, Lord have mercy. That is a mess. Let's throw a little piece of skipjack on there with that. That one's not real bad. Got some on it that's not tagged. Not real bad.
Check.
Yeah, even that boat that just went by, uh, he's heading straight for that spot where I'm talking about, where I was at
Yes.
this morning. That boat went upstream, and he cut right back in there.
Oops.
All right, man. You're all right. And Skip, it might be in my phone, but if I start shutting mine down and turning it on and off and stuff, it's gonna be all screwed up. You know, man, I was so stupid about StreamYard. When I first started, uh, I forgot who was fishing with me. Somebody was with me one day, and he goes, "How many people you got watching?" And I'd been running the stream for like a minute and a half, a little over a minute. And he said, "How many people watching?" I compared, "Oh my God, there's 139 people watching," and it was 1 minute and 39 seconds. I thought, "Oh my God, I've been over for just a minute. There's 139 people watching." Then I figured out, oh, the one on the left is the clock. It's not the counter for people, you idiot. We'll go 20 more minutes and then we're going to move. We'll shut down and move. And if I come back on you guys, I will. If I don't, God bless each and every one of you. But we've got to get out of here because even though I had a good bite a while ago and that was encouraging, it wasn't encouraging enough not to stay here with all this trash floating by at the bottom. And I could put a float on there, uh, like one of those demon dragons or whatever, but that's not going to work in this current. I'm telling you, Mississippi River, yeah, she don't play well with those. Current's way too hard, and that much trash will just wrap up in it. We'll find us a better spot here in a little bit. Valerie, you're welcome, and thank you for watching. We'll try to come back on again in a little bit, but no promises, okay? If I get somewhere decent where I can get some fish, we'll stay for a while. I may stay all night. You never know. But we're not going to sit out here and suffer if we're not going to be able to catch any fish. Yeah, at some point, I just have to realize I'm being too stupid about it. Let these rods soak for a little bit. Come on, back. Pop. Yeah, I went go on live stream last night. Stan was live, and my grandkids all at the house. They're still there now. They was having a birthday party for the youngest one. And I told my wife, I said, Stan and them want me to come up live. She goes, says, you go for a little bit, but you're not going to be on for a long time. She put her foot down last night. Chris, what's up, buddy? Can you hear me? I see your lips moving. Oh, that went something. There, you saw a dog barking there for a minute.
Yeah, hang on.
Hang on.
It's got to be your phone, Danny. He's echoing too.
It's probably mine. I got a really crappy phone company service that I deal with. Yeah. Yep. Hey, that's one of my favorite things to do is fish all night. You guys just struggle with me for about 17 more minutes, make that 16 more minutes, and I'll move. I'll shut this down and move. And if y'all want to, if I start back up, y'all can come back and we'll try it again. But we're going to ride this monkey out for about 15 more minutes and see if we can't do something here.
I probably will too,
I
Jerry.
have very little confidence in it. I know when I get back in the truck, I'm putting my coat on. That wind is vicious. That gun. That gun wind blows so hard, my nipples are so hard I can cut diamonds with them. Oh, we got a bite on the worm. We got bumped on the worm just then. But will he do something for us? Oh, we got a worm ball on there, and I put a piece of skipjack on top of it. I forgot about that. But yeah, we just got hit on that first rod right there. See, the fish will do that, though. They'll mess with you. You say, I'm moving, I'm going somewhere else, and they'll give you a bite to try to keep you hanging on. It's a trick, I tell you. Absolutely a trick.
Hello?
Hello? I hear you.
Do I have an
Do I have
echo?
an echo? You guys aren't echoing to me. Maybe they are
Yeah,
to
you
everybody.
do.
I can't hear it.
I'm not
I'm
guess
not
your
just your
mic might
mic
be
might
picking
be
up your.
picking up your speaker. I don't know. My phone keeps the charger keeps kicking on and off on it. I don't know. I'm trying to see how you refresh this thing. Let's just struggle through it for 14 more minutes, and then we'll see if we can be better in the next spot. It don't bother me. Valerie, I don't think it's on them. I think it's my connection. And I'm computer illiterate, so I don't know how to back out of here and come back in without kicking myself out. Oh my God. My back is killing me. I got some Tylenol in the truck and a sandwich, so I'll eat that when I go up there. On the StreamYard, you have to mute the YouTube. I'm just straight on StreamYard. I don't have YouTube going.
I have an echo.
I don't hear one.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. I don't hear it.
I can hear it
hear
coming.
it coming. Yep, I don't hear it at all, guys.
Every time I
I
talk,
talk,
my dog is running around.
around. Yeah. Let me try turning my volume down a little bit. See what that does. Is that any better?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
No. It's on me, guys. And I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix it. I don't have a clue. I don't know nothing about this stuff.
Like you
Like
said,
you
it's
said, it's
probably in the
probably in the
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
I wonder. Yep, now the echo's gone. Say something, Chris.
Is that any better?
Hey, Big Skip, how you doing?
Is that any better?
I think so. Yeah, no more echo. There we go.
I figured something out.
That sounds good now.
Finally.
Hey, what's up, Jeremy Colvin Fishing? How you doing?
I got it figured out now. I hit the three dots up top, and it's got a refresh thing. You hit that and come back, and there you go. I didn't know that.
There you go, Bug Man. It was on his end, something about his StreamYard.
Much better. We're still going to count down 11 minutes, and I'll shut this down, and we'll move. I'm going to try to move.
Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
Hello, 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 hello.
We hear
I hear,
you, Chris.
but dude, if I go over there and there's a whole bunch of people there, that's just not my path. I just don't do that. I'm not into that cold fishing stuff.
Need you a pair of green pants and just walk up and go. I need to see everybody's license and watch them start scrambling.
I've got a number I can call.
I know you
Just
do.
I don't want to play that card until I have to, though.
I believe I'd have played it this morning.
It crossed my mind. I'm telling you, it crossed my mind.
Hey, Danny,
What, buddy?
what's that hat you got on?
That Flynn Drilling Company. It's an oil drilling company.
Okay,
They also dig water wells and stuff like that.
gotcha.
And the reason I went, every big fish I caught last year and earlier this year, I looked back at the videos and I had this hat on. So I went back to it. I had my Bass Pro Club members hat on, and I didn't catch nothing.
Oh, okay.
I hung it up back on the wall. Let me play around here a little bit. I want to see something. Layout. I want to try to. There. I made you boys do it. Y'all still there, ain't you? I didn't kill you, did I?
No, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, I am so ready to bag this spot and try to find someplace where I can catch some fish.
Do it.
Well, we're going to ride it out for 9 more minutes, and then we'll leave and I'll try to come back.
Okay.
I hope everybody got tired and left. I really do.
There was some big fish caught on Wheeler today.
Really.
Yeah. They had North Alabama Catfish Trail tournament out of First Creek.
Well, I get money for them this morning.
And I was watching. I got the live stream going from the weigh-in. I did not feel like riding down there. I'm still under the weather a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, that stinks.
I got some good pictures last month's tournament.
I don't know if y'all get it, but I get like sinus problems as soon as them trees start budding and the grass starts growing. I
Yeah.
start
Dude,
getting
I
I
had to
start
take
getting
allergy medicine.
And when my sinuses get messed up, and then I go to sleep with my BiPAP, it
Mhm.
just forces that crap down my throat.
Oh yeah.
And my stomach's been all messed up all morning.
Yeah, I hate that because after you eat something like a breakfast or something and then your stomach feels upset after you eat and it's like it shouldn't be
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This ought to be a good way in. Ron Goucher from Reel 'em Up. You got a nice sea arc.
Was it like 18 foot?
Do what?
Is it like an 18-foot sea arc?
No, it's like a 22 or 24 foot.
Oh wow. That's a nice one.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to fishing tonight because I got my brand new lights that I was going to put on Betty that I got from Epic, but I have to look and see if I got any zip ties in the truck to put them on there. I don't know if I do or not.
Hmm.
Wow, Ron had 3 fish about under 30 pounds. Usually he's got a 50 or 60 in the boat.
Guys, we got about 5 more minutes. I'm going to shut it down and move or try to. If I don't come back, then it just wasn't meant to be.
Okay.
But we'll go 5 more minutes, and then it'll take me about probably 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to move and reset up. If you don't see me back in a short period of time, then I probably just packed up and went home.
All right.
But I want to get over there because I know I can get some fish tonight. I know I can.
Yep.
And it'll be a good night fishing show. And worst case scenario, I may just go over and sit in the truck and wait them people out until it get dark. And when they all leave, then I'll
There
fire
you
them.
go.
I may just have to wait them out.
Yep.
But it's 4:39 here. It don't get dark until like 8 o'clock.
Right.
My bait will be rotten by the time they get out of here.
Hey, Danny.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, you could go over there and play some loud music and drive them away.
Oh no, they'll start dancing and drinking.
That's
They're like, "Thank God you showed up. Break out the beer." Yeah, it don't defeat people around here. It encourages them.
Be like, oh, look, there's pork chop in a dress, dancing and drinking.
Dude, that's what he does. He pork chop here in that dress. He can walk by and tell them, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing?" I promise you that. I just need pork chop to make a round through there and everybody say, "Hey, how y'all doing?" Back up and leave.
That right there is funny. I don't care who you are.
You know what? People laughing at some players don't have no idea how much respect I've gained for him to do it. I wouldn't do it. Gained so much respect from me. Absolutely. And
Heck
he
yeah.
did. He did it well.
Hey, you could just walk down there in a pink tutu and a set of Mickey Mouse ears and set your gear down right beside them and look at them and go, hi, and watch them all start reeling their rods in.
Hey, take this big old 16-foot rod and start swinging it back and forth sideways. You slap enough people in the face, they'll leave. Got about 2.5 more minutes, you guys. I'm going to sit down and start packing on and try to move. I appreciate you guys jumping up here and helping me out. I'm feeling sorry for me. I'm going to play the pity card for at least a week. I got my butt whooped, you know. Everybody feels sorry for me.
Yeah, I didn't win last week, but at least I made a show and put 7 fish in the boat, even though most of them were small enough to use for
I'll,
bait.
I'll milk that cow and churn it into butter.
And then right after the buzzer goes off, I pull in that 4.5 pound. I was like, geez.
Yeah,
I don't know where that weather had them pushed to,
I know it.
because
It was supposed to be perfect weather this weekend, and it just went to crap.
yep, because I mean I fished basically our version of your dink hole
Yeah,
right there at those barges, and got a few small ones. I fished ledges, I fished deep flats and shallow flats, and
yeah.
none of them really produced like they should have.
Hey, Johnny Small Pepper. I'm going to shut it down here in about a minute, and I'm gonna try to move, and I'll try to come back live again after I get moved.
I'll watch for you, Danny. Hey, Johnny.
Oh, there's a lot of days that I should just go home. That I don't do it.
My dog had to go out, so I'm out here in the backyard. Let me show you what this looks like.
Get you there.
Ugh.
I'm looking. I don't see nothing but your face.
You still there? You still there, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You gonna show
No, you got your camera. You got your camera turned off. There you go. Now you back the camera
Yeah.
off.
That's better.
Oof.
Holy cow! You can go fishing. Don't even have to leave the house.
You know what
Yeah,
that white stuff is?
Snow. I
Is that-
hope.
Oh, I thought it was floodwater.
No, you got snow on the ground.
Holy crap! Well, you can keep that junk too.
Right?
Oh, that's pretty dog right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It's on the
beautiful
picnic
dog.
table. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't want that. If I'm done with snow and ice and all that, just yeah. Well, guys, let me. I'm gonna shut it down and go see if I can move. If I can't find a spot, then I'll see y'all again soon.
Okay, hey Danny. Send me a message on Messenger if you're gonna go live again.
Okay, guys.
All right, brother.
Well, all right. I'm gonna jump out.
Hey,
We're gonna pick up and move. I'm trying to see if I can find our spot. All right. Thank
there
y'all
you
for
go.
coming. God
There you
bless
go,
you.
Danny.
Hopefully, we'll see you again in a little bit. Okay.
Hey, Danny,
Yep.
there you go.
Hey, get something to eat too.
Yeah, I got a liver cheese sandwich. See the truck. I'm gonna eat that.
There you go.
My favorite part's that ring around the outside of it. That's what I love to eat. I wish they'd make that in just a sandwich meat. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Try to come back. I promise I'll try. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Bye. See y'all.
See you.